Good morning, children. We have completed lesson number 6. What is the name of the lesson? Spoilage and wastage of food and food preservation. This lesson we have completed its explanation part and ABC part also you have done. In our previous class, I gave you the answers of D part also, and now today it's the time to write the answers of E part of this lesson. In previous class, we discussed about value-based questions also. So now, in this lesson, as just in short, first we will revise the lesson and then the answers we will write. You see what is written? Spoilage. Spoil means what? The thing which is not edible. Spoil, waste. And if anything is spoilage, if it is spoiled, then what will be there? Wastage. Means we cannot consume it. We will throw it. Wastage of food. That is not good. For that, what we should do? We should preserve the food. And in this lesson, we have read various methods of food preservation also. Here one good thing is written here. Don't waste food. Share it with others. If we have more than the required quantity of food, then what we should do? We should not waste it, but we should share it with others. In that value-based story also, Amit's birthday was there. In previous class, I had discussed with you that Amit's birthday was there. His father, his mother, parents arranged a birthday party in which many guests came, and then lots of food items were left over. Then what Amit suggested to his parents? That instead of wasting it, instead of throwing it, they should give it to slum children, children who were hungry in slum areas. And then they arranged it, they gave it. It was a very good thing done by Amit and his parents, that they did not waste the food, they shared it with slum children, with others. So here in this spoilage of food, we have read these are the methods where we should keep the food items so that it will not be spoiled. Then we have also read about the reasons, causes of spoilage of food. And in this, 3 causes were there. Microorganisms. First one is microorganisms. Microorganisms means what? Tiny organisms like bacteria and fungi. They are the main cause for the spoilage of food. Then second, we have read about enzymes. Enzymes are the chemicals which helps the fruit in ripening. But if it is more than the required quantity, if it is more than the required use, then it may spoil the fruits and vegetables. Then after that, we read the third reason. We read about insect, worms and rats. These animals usually make their homes in which places? The places which are moist. A moisture is there, and dark, where food items are available. So what we should do? We should keep our cupboards, shelves and containers clean and dry. This will only prevent them from making a home at places where our food items are kept. Now, prevention of spoilage of food also we have seen. In prevention of spoilage of food, perishable food items, which you have drawn also. Perishable food items means food items which can be spoiled very quickly. These are the perishable food items. Then we read about food preservation. What is food preservation? Food preservation is the process of treating and handling of food to stop or slow down the spoilage caused by microorganisms. In it, various methods also we read, like dehydration. What happens in dehydration? Water content of the foodstuff is removed. Then second we have read preservation by adding sugar and salt, because sugar and salt both serve as preservatives and they tend to take out moisture from the food. Then third we have read about prevention by adding acetic acid. Acetic acid is found in vinegar, and in pickles, jams, acetic acid is being used. Then next we have read about canning and bottling. Canning means cooking food, sealing it in sterile cans or jars and boiling the containers to kill or weaken any remaining bacteria through the form of sterilization. Then we have also read about pasteurization. In this process what happened? Food product is subjected to pressurized heating for a short time, followed by immediate cooling. That is pasteurization. Then we have also read about refrigeration. This procedure uses low temperature to prevent growth of microorganisms, because microorganisms and enzymes get deactivated at low temperature and then the spoilage of food gets prevented. Last we have read about vacuum packing, in which I gave you the example of your potato chips packet also. Why it is important? That also these points we have already discussed. Then wastage of food should not be there, and here this slogan is written, that is very nice. Take what you eat what you take. Means in your plate you take this much food quantity only what you can consume, and whatever the quantity you have taken, you should eat it, you should finish it. Then no wastage of food will be there. So these keywords also we have read. These were the keywords. Now we will see. Here you see ABC parts already we have done. In previous class D part also we have done. Now it's time to do E part question answers. So in E part, first question. What is first question? Give any 3 reasons for spoilage of food. You all know what is spoilage of food? When food is not edible, it is being spoiled. And 3 reasons now only we have discussed. At the top you will write, following are the 3 reasons for spoilage of food. And which 3 reasons? In vertical order you will write, you just take out the page where it is written microorganisms, enzymes, and then first point we will write microorganisms. Second point we will write, in vertical way you will write the points enzymes, and third points what we will write, insects, worms and rats. Vertical way means, you know children, 1, 2, 3 like this, not like this 1, 2, 3, just like this vertical way 1, 2, 3 like this you will do. So it was the answer of E first. Now take out E second question. In E second question you just see what is E second question. How is food preservation useful to us? Many points we have seen. Food preservation means to save the food from being spoiled. And 5 points were written there. We will write at the top, food preservation is useful to us in the following ways. And following ways you will write like this. These 5 points you will write where it is written, importance of food preservation. So first point you will write, food preservation helps to maintain nutritive value of food. Second point you will write, it increases the shelf life of food. Shelf life means we can store it. Then third point you will write, it makes seasonal foods available throughout the year. Fourth point you will write, it decreases wastage of food by preventing decay or spoilage of food. And fifth point you will write, it helps in adding variety to the diet. So these 5 points you have to write in the answer of E second. Now take out E third question. E third question is, why is it important to check the manufacturing and the expiry date of packaged food items before consuming them? Meaning you understood? Why is it important to check the manufacturing and the expiry date? Have you ever seen on any packet the date of manufacturing, means when this item was made, and expiry means before which date the item should be consumed, should be used. Why it is important? Because we can write, it is important to check the manufacturing and the expiry date of packaged food items before consuming them, because expired food items may contain bacteria and fungi and we may fall ill if we consume them. Understood? Although I will give you PDF, from there you can copy the answers, but then also you just understand what you have to write. You will write, it is important to check the manufacturing and the expiry date of packaged food items before consuming them, because expired food items may contain bacteria and fungi. We may fall ill if we consume them. Understood? Now come to fourth question. You have to explain the following methods of food preservation. These are the 3 methods given here. You have to explain about it. First is dehydration. Dehydration explanation from where you will take? You just take out where in your book dehydration is written. From there only, that paragraph only we have to write. Here you see dehydration is written on this page only. Dehydration. Yes, here only. You have to explain dehydration. You will write, in this process, water content of the foodstuff is removed. Only this much only, small answer only you write. What you will write in dehydration? In this process, water content of the foodstuff is removed. Then, what was the second explanation asked? Canning and bottling. You will write here in canning and bottling. How you will explain? You will write, canning involves cooking food, sealing it in sterile cans or jars and boiling the containers to kill or weaken any remaining bacteria through a form of sterilization. This much only you will write. Understood? What you will write? Canning involves cooking food, sealing it in sterile cans or jars and boiling the containers to kill or weaken any remaining bacteria through a form of sterilization. Now second is also asked, that is pasteurization. What you will write? In it, it is the process in which the food product is subjected to pressurized heating for a short time, followed by immediate cooling. This much only you will write. Understood? What you will write? It is the process in which the food product is subjected to pressurized heating for a short time followed by immediate cooling. Okay? So now we will take out the next question of E part. It was the answer of E3, I think. Yes. No, it was E4. Yes, the last answer of this lesson. Rakesh bought 2 raw papayas. Papaya you must be knowing. Raw means kacha. It was not ripened. Rakesh bought 2 raw papayas. He kept 1 papaya in the refrigerator and other papaya on the kitchen shelf. Means 1 papaya he kept in the refrigerator and other papaya he kept outside the refrigerator on the kitchen shelf. The question is, which will ripen first and why? Now you tell me, children, which papaya will ripen first? Of course, the papaya which was kept on kitchen shelf will ripen first. What we will write in the answer? The papaya which was kept on the kitchen shelf will ripen first. Now the question is in 2 parts. You have to write why. This reason also you have to give. Why? So what you will write? The papaya which was kept on the kitchen shelf will ripen first because in the refrigerator at low temperature, enzymes which is responsible for the ripening of papaya gets deactivated. Understood? We have read that microorganisms and enzymes get deactivated at low temperature in the refrigerator. So here it is written, which papaya will ripen first? First we will write that yes, the papaya kept on the kitchen shelf will ripen first. But the reason is also asked. So we will write because in the refrigerator at low temperature, the enzymes which is responsible for the ripening of papaya gets deactivated. So understood these 5 questions of E part? Although I will give you PDF, you will copy down the answers from there, and this is only your homework for today. What is your homework? You have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 questions of E part, where you will write in your science notebook and where you will submit. Either you can submit it on Microsoft Teams or on WhatsApp group, but try to submit it on Microsoft Teams because you have to learn how to submit there. You have to see, you have to know how to submit there. So try to submit your homework on MS Teams only. Understood? Then the value based questions of this lesson we have already read. The Sumit's story, birthday story, I have discussed with you. Today also in short I have told Amit's father, Amit's mother, Amit, and these are the slum children where they distributed the food items. These values also we have read. Then something to do, you see, anything interesting thing is there for you to do. Find out the recipe for preparing mango pickle. Your mother can tell you how mango pickle is being made. Make a list of ingredients that are added to the pickle to prevent the growth of microorganisms. You can note it down. Don't do it in science notebook. This is only for leisure activities. Anywhere in your rough notebook, you can note it down. What are the ingredients added to the pickle to prevent the growth of microorganisms? In which you can write turmeric, then salt, then vinegar. These are the ingredients that are added to the pickle to prevent the growth of microorganisms. Then here, note down the list of ingredients mentioned on a bottle of jam, sauce and juice. Which of these ingredients prevent the spoilage of these food items? You just see the bottle of jam, sauce and juices, and there whatever the ingredients are written, you note it down and then you find it out which ingredients prevent the spoilage of these following items. And then this also you can discuss. A large amount of sugar, rice, wheat, flour and pulses are stored in a house, but fruits and vegetables are brought on daily or weekly basis. What could be the reason? Because fruits and vegetables are perishable items. They can be spoiled very quickly. That's why they are bought on daily or weekly basis. Mohan visited his grandparents' village during the summer vacation. He saw that there were plenty of mangoes available. He wanted to take a basket full of mangoes. Is he doing the right thing? Give reasons for your answer. If he will bring basket full of mangoes, then during summer he can enjoy. He can write, yes, he can, but a large amount he will not bring because it will be spoiled. So that's all for this lesson and here today's class. Now this lesson is completed. Goodbye and thank you.